Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Sunday and welcome back to another round of in-depth candle reviews. I hope your day is off to a great start. I am going to be sharing 3 different in-depth candle reviews throughout the day today. So if you are new to my channel and you are interested in more in-depth home fragrance reviews, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button. All 3 of today's videos are coming from the Kringle candle brand. I am almost done with reviewing all of the holiday releases for this year, and I'm also pretty close to finishing up the reviews for the last round of Kringle Reserve fragrances that recently dropped. So today we'll be digging into Here Comes Santa Claus, which is obviously up first here. This is from the Country Candle line. And then the second 2 reviews will be from the latest Kringle Reserve launch. So let's dig into Here Comes Santa Claus. Unfortunately, this one is currently sold out in the large 2-wick jar. It is available in the medium size and it's also available in the wax melts and the daylights. So I think we can probably expect them to pour more of the large jar of this fragrance, especially since it seemed to sell out fairly quickly. So you might see this one back. Stay tuned. Kringle does offer the option to have them email you when things come back in stock, but I'm just gonna be brutally honest here. I don't know that this system of theirs works very well, because I have certainly put my name on this list for, re-releases. And unfortunately, I never get notified, and then they sell out before I even knew that they were back in stock again. So I hope that they improve this system in 2025. We'll see, but you can certainly, leave your email address with them and see if it happens to work for you. But typically I find out a little too late, or in some cases I am never notified at all. So let's dig into the scent description for Here Comes Santa Claus. Go through the top, middle, and base notes. I'll tell you what my nose actually smells in this one. We'll talk about the strength in the throw and the overall burn quality, and we'll wrap it up. Okay, the scent description reads, crisp Nordic fir needles layered with aromatic pine resins, crushed woodland herb, and an invigorating wisp of white aldehyde freshness. The top notes here are fir and aromatic. The mid notes are balsam and aldehydes, and the base is wood and musk. If I were to just kind of break this fragrance down in its most basic terms, just based on what I'm getting from it, I would say this smells like a very fresh, very kind of cool, outdoorsy holiday tree scent. Personally, I tend to prefer the holiday tree fragrances that smell a little bit warmer, that smell like the Christmas tree after you just first bring it into your house. So this one here, however, is kind of like, it's not kind of, it is the outdoor version of that. So it doesn't smell very warm. I don't think this is the most cozy holiday tree scent in their lineup, but I do think there are people who appreciate that freshness that comes along with tree scents sometimes, and they prefer that more like outdoorsy winter type air. I really think in this one, the first thing that you notice are the holiday tree notes. It is very much the fir balsam that you're getting here. It's authentic. Kringle, if they do anything incredibly well, especially around the holidays, I think it's their tree scents. They are very authentic. They really do smell like the real thing, and they are so enjoyable. So the fir and the balsam are quite noticeable in here. The aldehydes here really, I think, are what lend to that cool, fresh air type of vibe that you're getting from this. I don't think that coolness and that freshness enhances those resin or sap notes from the tree fragrances, if that makes sense. And I kind of miss that in this fragrance here. But again, if you're one of those people that likes that cool, fresh, outdoorsy type of scent, you're gonna get it with the aldehydes here for sure. I don't get anything really herb-like in this scent at all, so I'm not sure what they're referring to there per se. Like, there's nothing really aromatic, if you will, about this one, but I do think that there is just a hint of like a nice muskiness. It doesn't make the fragrance come across as terribly perfumey or anything like that, but I do think it adds just a little bit of like an interesting touch, that musk. And then the wood note, I don't know that I would really say that there's like a woodiness in here per se. I really think what I'm smelling here is mostly just the fir and the balsam. Yeah, it's a great outdoorsy, more fresh type of tree scent. Not my personal preference, but if that is what yours is, you're really going to enjoy this one. In terms of strength and throw, I would say this one has had, I would say, a pretty average country candle performance. The strength of this, I would put somewhere between a 6 and a 7. I think it was a little bit stronger for the first few burns, and it's kind of leveled out at more of like a 6 at this point. The throw is right around there as well. I can definitely smell this outside of the area where I'm burning it, but it's not terribly potent. I would probably put the throw at right around a 6 as well. So something that certainly fills the room where it's burning, but for me, it doesn't fill the whole downstairs of my house. It spills out into kind of the common areas. I don't think that this is one where I've been too terribly careful about what else I've been burning on the opposite end of the house, because it's not really strong enough to meet in the middle and do a whole lot of mingling, if that makes sense. I think if you want a lot of oomph out of this one, I would suggest getting the wax melts on top of the candle. But if that's too much for you, then this one might be worth skipping, because the strength in the throw, I would say, it's just pretty average. So if you live in a home where the rooms are a little bit more closed off, you might have better luck. If your ceilings are a little bit lower, you might have better luck. But I have high ceilings, open concept, so it is a little bit harder to fill the space. That being said, I have not had any burn issues from this one at all. I did trim the wicks really short today accidentally, but I have done that a couple of other times with both Kringle and Country Candles, and they have corrected themselves. There have been times where I've completely destroyed a candle that way and I just had to crock it, but I am gonna give this one a chance to recover. But in terms of any problems with the wicks, no. I do get some smaller mushroom tops forming on these particular wicks here. A little bit of wax sticking to the side of the jar, as you can see, but obviously no major discoloration or anything like that. I'm not getting any sooting from this. Yeah, overall, it has had what I would consider a pretty good clean burn, but with obviously a lighter strength and throw, and with this being more of an outdoorsy type of tree fragrance, it's not one that I really plan on repurchasing. But like I said, if you want to check this one out, it is available in the wax melts and the daylights. I would maybe suggest going with those first. They do have, or they did, I don't want to like misquote, but they might still have the special where you can get their daylights. Ooh, maybe I don't see that on here anymore. No, the Kringle Holiday Daylight Bundle. So, but does that one include this one? I don't know that it does. Let me look at it. There's a few different bundles. Anyway, check out the website. There's some bundles there, but if you wanted to just grab all of the daylights from the new collection, they are available now. So anyway, if you picked up Here Comes Santa Claus, please leave your opinion, your experience, your thoughts in the comments down below. I always think it's helpful for people to see a wide variety of opinions when it comes to home fragrance. It really does vary from person to person. Just because this particular fragrance isn't really something that I'm, you know, over the moon about, that doesn't mean that you're gonna have the same opinion as me about it. So check out what other people have to say down in the comments down below. Stay tuned for the other videos going live a little bit later on today, so make sure you're subscribed. Let me know if you have any questions at all. I'll have this linked in the description box down below. I'll pop my discount code down there and you can use that to save 15%. And I appreciate you being here. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.